the theme of my message today is overtaking by the divine hand of God. Amen, somebody. Overtaking by the divine hand of God. You agree with me that in this life we are in a race. Amen. Now, in the race and battle of life, it is critical and very important for you to note that you do not race against anybody. You do not race against any man or woman. You do not race against any institution. You do not race against any political party. But your race is against your own self and your destiny. Hallelujah, somebody. Yeah, so keeping this in mind will help you to celebrate when others are succeeding. Are you listening to me? When you keep this in mind, to note that in this life, I'm not racing against you. Eternal Excellence Life Church is not racing against another church. Are you listening? Your business is not racing against another is not racing against another marriage, but the race that you are in, or the battle in which you are in, is not against another man, but against your own destiny. Are you listening to me? God has called you to a specific destiny. God has called you to a specific assignment, and that is the race that you are here to run. Amen, somebody. So when you keep this to mind, it keeps you from unnecessary anxiety and panic attacks. Amen, somebody. When you see your neighbor building a house, it does not pain you, but you celebrate with them because you know that they are running their own race, and in the race it is time for them to build a house or to buy a house. When you see your neighbor graduating from college or university, you celebrate with them. When you see your neighbor's marriage going well, and you have been believing God for children, and yet there is none, you celebrate with those who are successful. That your race is not against them, but against your own self and your own destiny. Amen, somebody. So if I come to speak to you and you know that you have been liberated to the fact that you do not race against anybody, but against your own destiny, let me hear an amen. Your amen is weak. Let me hear a better amen. Amen. Yeah, so remember I made mention that in the race and the battle of life, you do not battle or race against anybody, but against your own self and against your own destiny. Amen, somebody. Yeah, so keeping this in mind will help you to celebrate when others are in the time and in the season. Amen, somebody. Yeah, and also this will keep you from being under unnecessary anxiety and pressure. Amen. No wonder the Apostle Paul said in 2 Timothy chapter number 4 and verse 6 to 8 that I have fought the good fight. I have finished my race. I have kept the faith. Apostle Paul had made mention of this fact because he knew that his race and his fight was not against another apostle. So when the Apostle Paul was called into ministry, he was not called to run into ministry against another ministry. So the Apostle Paul did not or his assignment based on how the other apostle was doing. Are you listening to me? But he had to take an introspection of self and also found out, well, in my race, am I running according to what God destined for my life? Are you listening to me? So you need not to be under unnecessary pressure when you see your friend getting married, and then you begin to be under pressure and say, wow, my friend is getting married. Yesterday we attended a wedding ceremony for a friend of mine, and here I am. I continue beating drums on the kitchen parties. Probably somebody graduated, and it pains you. The only reason why it pains a lot of people when they see things happening in people's lives is because they have not come to understand that they're running their own race. Are you listening to me? The moment you come to this realization that you are running your own race, you will celebrate when they buy a new car. You will celebrate when they invite you for a wedding. You will celebrate when they say that I'm graduating. You attend the graduation and you buy them a gift. Are you listening to me? The only time you'll be able to behave in that way, which is godly, in a godly manner, is when you come to this realization and this understanding that you do not race against any man. Are you listening to me? But you race against your own self and against your own destiny.